Hi, my name's Jan James. I'm the CEO for Good Egg Safety and have the privilege of working with my team on Parental Alienation UK. I'm privileged to work with so many alienated parents, grandparents, wider family of aunts and uncles who have joined with us to fight against the biggest scandal I've ever come across. So I thought it'd be good to just give a bit of background to who I am, why I'm in this space. I'm a campaigner. I've spent all of my life basically campaigning against injustice. We've worked on many different campaigns, from anti-drug driving, young driver safety, domestic abuse, which is a huge blight on the fabric of our society, right through to child safety in cars and in home, with the lead agency on child seat safety in the UK. And in that we work with UK government, Scottish government and many local authorities to help protect children from harm. So in this space, I've become committed because harm isn't just about protecting children from physical harm. It's about protecting children from emotional harm, psychological abuse. And the phenomenon, the relational phenomenon that's commonly referred to, although completely misunderstood, which we refer to as parental alienation, is a form of child abuse. And it is a form of domestic abuse, where a child is used effectively as a weapon to extract brutal revenge on an ex-partner, and usually done deliberately. It is the worst form of torture for any parent, to be prevented from having a close, loving bond with their own children. I'm a mum of 3. I have 3 grandchildren. I couldn't comprehend what it would be like to live without them in my life. Obviously with COVID-19, we're all in lockdown, so we sadly don't see them at the moment because we're doing our duty for our wonderful NHS. But I know at the end of this that I will see them again, I will love them again, and I will hug them again. Because actually in life, nothing comes close to loving and being loved. Everything else is superfluous, really. Our homes, our jobs, our cars are all fleeting. Our love and being loved is central to everything. And that's why parental alienation is so damaging, because it denies children the opportunity to be loved. What are we doing? What are we doing as a society the way we accept that? You know, at the end of the day, the UK presides over the worst family breakdown in the developed world. And the ancillary costs of separation, divorce, mental health, care is almost twice the cost of our defence budget. Now we're looking at already a massively contracted GDP. You know, the Chancellor has pointed out that we are going to be in for very dire straits when and if we get out of this. So how is it possible that we allow the alienation of children, which causes extreme emotional distress and damage, that will result in massive demand on our mental health, when we're already seeing, as the Children's Commission has just produced a report which shows that 1 in 8 children suffer from mental health disorders. How many of those are children who've been prevented from having a warm, close, loving bond with one of their parents? Because children need nurture, they need care. And parental alienation teaches children the opposite. It teaches them to hate, to be cruel, to reject. What kind of society are we when we stand by and allow this to happen? Because make no mistake, if we don't address this, if we don't protect these children and help them to be loved by all those who are there to love them, we are complicit. And we will not be complicit. Good Egg will not be complicit. This may be stepping into a very torrid, rabid, toxic environment. But having seen what I've seen and heard all the stories, heartbreaking stories of parents who've been prevented from loving their own children, not just for a month, 2 months, some of them for years, we will not remain silent and we will not be complicit. So join us. Join PAUK and help us amplify the voice of these parents who are hidden and submerged in secret PA groups, their misery and devastation hidden from view because of the secrecy of the family courts that forbids them from telling their story, and yet presides over a massive default when it comes to those parents who go back to court to fight again and again and again, spending hundreds of thousands in some cases just to love and protect their own children. Less than 1% of their C79 orders are actually enforced. That is a disgrace. If the Ministry of Justice was a corporation selling a service, i.e. the C79, for £215, and 99% of those were not enforced, trading standards would have shut it down years ago. So yes, we'll campaign, we'll make our voice known, we'll cause trouble if we need to, because actually we believe that children deserve it. They deserve better than this. And at the moment, we are failing them. Thank you.